tell me what fusion is, and tell me how all things that we see are basically radiation.
Okay, so in like nuclear fusion / atomical fusion, it's basically where these particles, they get so close together, they get smacked into each other so much that they essentially fuse into like elements and / atoms. They fuse into each other, which it creates this like chain reaction. It like combusts basically outward and creates this extreme amount of energy release. And
so that's what the sun is doing.
Well, yeah, so the sun, okay, so let me explain. Okay, so the sun, it's a giant ball of like helium and hydrogen, basically. And this helium and hydrogen, gravity compresses it so much into each other that it basically compresses outward, and it's pushing itself outward, like pushing against gravity so much that it creates nuclear fusion. And all of this basically creates it to like spontaneously combust at all times, which
so the sun is spontaneously combusting at all times.
yes,
against gravity.
Against gravity.
Okay, that trips me out.
And all of this is happening, and there's different things that happen, but when this happens, sometimes as the elements fuse together, if there's enough elements of it, like there's enough hydrogen and helium amount, and it's crazy to think about, it trips you out, but the gravity compresses the elements and atoms into each other so much that basically, you know how atoms, when they go up the periodic table, they get more and more electron atoms, or I mean electrons, not electron atoms. They get more and more electrons, and the more electrons you have, the heavier the element.
Okay.
Well, the more of these hydrogen and helium atoms that gravity compresses into each other, these it's crazy, but these elements, they literally start like rearranging themselves atomically. These hydrogen and helium atoms start to basically literally turn into iron. Like they compress themselves into iron. No, so this can happen into the sun. Okay.
So hold on. So time out, because we're at Starbucks and we need to order.